think that worked. Hello? There, I think that worked. What's up? Should we go to a game room chat? Perfect. Go there, mute that. I hear you just fine, yes. Flip these videos. I'll be right back. I have returned. Yo. deck box my buddy got me, it's like a speaker on top. So now, like, so I have theme music for my decks. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, yep. It's the PC term for them, you know. Gremlins. Well, that's okay. I just enjoy a beer here myself anyways, so. No. Oh. Nice.
Yeah, man, for sure. We're all here in the same boat, so don't worry.
Oh yeah, no rush.
Helpful if I could see spell table if I put it over here. My other monitor. There we go.
I saw two people driving down the wrong way down one-way street. And it actually reminded me of a nice little piece of trivia. Apparently, the idea of one-way streets in the very beginning of it all, with cars and whatever, was that they imagined that it would make it easier to evacuate a city in the case of some kind of attack. And this was like, in the 60s when fucking Russians, yet again, were fucking...
Always the Germans and the Russians, man. Germans and the Russians.
Yeah, they just can't seem to control themselves.
Well, Germany's taking a chill pill a little bit. Russia's never gotten it together.
Yeah, true. Okay. Try and tidy up my space a little bit. Let's get this.
I just finished shuffling up. 7. I haven't even looked at them yet. I'll look at them once we randomize here, which I'll do now.
Oh yeah, we're shuffle up a bit here.
I'll randomize 3 times. Hit 1. Hit 2. Hit 3.
I'm going first.
Or at least I'm not last.
Fortune from IA.
Oh, yeah, I didn't set my commander yet either.
Perfect.
It's kind of slow, but it's playable. I mean, I can't look I got the mana I need. I can't look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's just take it.
Right.
Sometimes it's good to just have the mana. So
Right. Yeah.
the
Maybe I'll.
cards will come.
I got no rocks in there. But we'll see. I mean, at least I have potentially a turn 1 play. We'll see what happens.
I mean, are you able to cast your commander at least?
Yeah, my commander's only a 3 mana commander, and I've got 3 lands in hand, so that's
I mean,
particularly why I took it. I was like,
Good
okay, I'll
point.
take it for that.
I have to do a mulligan here.
I
Unfortunately.
change stuff.
We still get a freebie, right? Or is that over?
No, that's week 1, I'm pretty sure.
One free.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not two free. That's only week 1. 1 free.
Oh, there was 2 free last week? Shit.
Yeah.
Get over
I'm keeping this hand.
here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta take another one, guys. Not a 1 land.
All right, go down to 6. Give yourself a good shuffle there, man. A good 6 is better than you got 7.
On my pre-release, I had to go down to 3 cards.
3. You went down to 3 card. Now I would just take a 5 card hand and assume I'm gonna draw some land.
Nah, because it was... I got nothing good in my first hand, so I decided to mulligan. Next hand, it was no lands, too many lands, no lands, too many lands, and then I had a perfect amount of only lands in a hand.
Ugh,
I-
so
I
brutal.
guess. Yeah.
Alright, I
kinda
need to
cool.
mulligan this hand.
That's wild. I mean, I guess you weren't going first, so at least there's that. Because if you were going first, I mean, you play a land, you got 2 cards in hand. Like starting off 2 cards versus somebody's 7. That's just a bait. That's an
I
instant
still
L.
won the game. That's the best part about it.
That's awesome. That's good.
That's brutal. Whatever. We're on to 6. We'll keep it.
All right. You know, man, I wanted to build Blanca as well. So I tried building Blanca and I tried building Chun-Li, like for real, like, you know, just put the money behind them and whatnot. Blanca worked a lot better. Chun-Li looks cool, man, but she just does not work. Like, I do not care what you do. I tried everything. I put $2,500 into that deck, easy. And that commander just does not work. I really wanted her to work. She seems so cool.
Counterspell tribal.
Oh,
With
wow.
Chun-Li?
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely wanted to run some counter spells, but they don't really work with her ability because you get to bring the spells back only when you attack with her.
Yeah.
So you'd be countering, you know, spells that would that need to be played during the attack phase of your turn. So that would be probably pretty weird. Nah, she ends up being like Voltron-y, and you want to do like some cool instant stuff, but even though the flavor's amazing
I'm
with
going
the
on to 5.
multi-kicker,
Sorry.
all right, man, that's all good.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
While we're waiting anyways. Gave me more time to think.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that hand, man? No lands, one land, one
Nope.
lander.
One land.
That was a one lander.
Yes. And of course, it was a tap land too.
I mean, if you know, well, yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of rough because you don't know what the next thing is, but otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, it's tap land, turn 1, it's fine.
3 lands. You kidding me? Fine.
I mean, it wasn't Rafine's tower, but still.
Okay. So everybody runs 24 lands here, man. Everybody's running 24 lands. I mean, 34 lands. 34 lands. Sorry, 34.
Yeah, I was thinking 35, but then I needed more pieces.
I mean, my CMC is like 1.7. So, you know, I wanted to run 33, but I felt like that'd be too stingy.
5.
Alright, gotta get rid of one.
2 on the bottom.
You got it.
One on the bottom. I think I'll put this on the bottom. Actually, not a bad hand.
Good, good. Are you
Alright,
ready?
I got a pregame action. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's always okay if you got one.
Gemstone Caverns.
Sure, you got it.
Okay.
That's all.
You gonna discard anything with that?
Yeah, you have to discard something with that.
Is in your... If you do, exile a card from your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
It's okay if you don't. If all your cards are good in your hand and you don't want to exile, you can just put it. You can put it back.
Just hang on.
I'll exile a island from my hand.
All right, that
Sure.
works. Any other pregame actions?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay, draw for turn. Okay. I will start off with a Selesnya Guildgate. Comes into play tapped. Pass turn.
Draw.
My Share Magic.
We will play a plains. We will tap said plains into a Weathered Wayfarer and pass.
I mean, I am going last in the turn rotation, so at least I got a Gemstone Caverns.
Right.
Hmm.
Draw for turn. Play mountain for turn and pass.
Alright. Draw for turn. Play Rafine's Tower, tap, and pass.
Okay, untap and draw. I will play out Yavimaya Coast.
Ooh.
Tap Guildgate for green, Coast for blue, take 1 damage. Put out my Kyoria's Follower.
Kiora's follower?
Mm-hmm. And pass.
You got a strong glare there, but
Yes, I do.
yeah, there you go. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play in
Good
his
card.
land. We'll tap 2, and we will play. What is this? Lavinia. So she's a 2/2. Each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. And whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. Then we will go to combat, and we'll swing it at the man that's got a gemstone cards.
How much is it?
1, sir. 1.
Your point.
We get first blood, and then we will pass the turn.
So I'm gonna write that down.
We'll remember.
I mean, I'll remember that I got first blood. We'll put it in the thing at the end there.
All right, I will draw.
If you guys feel like you want to write it down, that's all good too.
Play forest. Tap 2. Play an Argothian Enchantress.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn. It says whenever I cast a enchantment spell, I can draw a card.
Draw.
Love it.
She
Tap
is
2.
the enchantress.
Arcane Signet. Pass.
Yeah,
All right.
from Urza's there.
What?
But you're done, Jimbo?
Actually, I'll tap Arcane Signet for Cult Conscript. And I'll pass. And it's just tapped.
Okay. Untap and draw. Seems like a good time to play out the old rogue passage.
Seems good.
I will
You've done with these two.
go green on the gate, colorless, district guide. Enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land or gate card, reveal it, put it into your hand. Then,
a gate deck.
yes, I did. There's no denying it. So I will search for a gate.
Gate deck.
I think I'm going to search for Baldur's Gate, but I'm not sure yet. But
Nice.
just going to leave this up and pass while I do the search.
Sure. We'll wait just in case it's relevant.
Oh,
Okay.
now I can see nice art on that Kiora's follower, man.
Yeah, I really like that art, actually.
Yeah, that's great.
Not too expensive either. I mean, this all of these are properties because I just literally don't have the time to go through my collection. But if I was gonna, own this card, I would want to own this version.
Right, yeah. I think I will.
Yeah.
Do you guys do this often, man? This is my first time in the Commander League.
Pardon?
If you guys do it, like if you guys have done this before, it's my first time in the Commander League.
I did a couple
Yeah.
other months earlier this year, but it's my first time back in like 6 months.
Nice. Yeah, I only started a couple months ago.
I've been doing it a while.
Yeah, I think you were playing back when I was playing. It was back in like April. I wanna
Yeah.
say, maybe March. We were doing like the Commander Legends wheel. That was pretty fun. I got horrible commanders, but it's just fun to have someone like kind of randomly assign you something
Yeah.
with like a $50 budget. There's
Yeah,
$100. Yeah.
Where did that little gate guy go. Keep is okay. Reveal Baldur's Gate. Put in and pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. So I think we just keep it simple. We'll play Prairie Stream. Comes in untapped because I control. Oh no, yeah, two more basic lands. Great. So, and we will tap 3 and play our commander.
Nice.
With that, we will send what we have. Let's see, you got 2 creatures out there. You've got a 0/1. And what is that thing? Cult Conscript is a 2/1.
Yep.
I believe it regenerates.
Yeah.
It only regenerates if a non-skeleton has died this turn.
True.
Pickles, we're gonna send a 1/1 at you, and Jimbo will send a 2/2 at you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'll take the 1.
That go to second main. I got nothing else. We'll pass. Right.
Alright, I'll tap. Upkeep draw. Scavenger Grounds, my land for turn.
Ooh, that land makes me parched.
Well, I need it for land, so don't worry about it. Maybe later I will.
Cards in hand, guys.
Well, I'm about to play one.
Sure.
Can I tell you afterwards?
Yeah.
I'll play a Sanctum Weaver. And then I have 3 cards in hand. But I'm gonna draw one because of the Argothian Enchantress.
You draw. I got no offense. I just wanted the cards in hand.
So I'll draw a card. And then that's my turn. I'll pass the turn.
All right. I will untap everything. Draw for turn. Ooh, that's fun. I will start by paying 2 mana for a Duskmantle Guildmage. And then I will pay another 1 mana for Sensei's Divining Top. And I'll pass.
Okay.
Cards in hand for you, Jimbo.
2.
2 cards.
I just drew my 7th card.
Windfall is not helping you, okay?
I don't run a Windfall.
Do you run then?
Man can't just want to know the cards in hand of the opponents, man. Maybe trying to, psych you out. Maybe trying to figure it out. I don't know, man. Trying to see how much gas in the tank.
It's always whenever someone asks how many cards you have in hand, it's always something like Windfall or something like that.
It might be. It might be something like Windfall. It might not be. Who knows?
Point.
Land for turn is the Gond Gate. Means all my gates enter the battlefield untapped, including this one.
Ooh, that's a good gate for you.
That's a very good gate. And I would
Lose you guys there? You got very quiet.
Tap them all and bring out my 11 commander.
Nice.
Sure.
And pass.
Right. We will untap. Upkeep. Draw. Playing. Yeah, we'll play now. Do here. What do we do? Up through, and we will play a Spirit Mantle attached to Glenn.
That's not nice.
Gives him +1/+1.
Yeah, but he's unblockable.
Well, he's got protection from creatures.
That's essentially unblockable.
Essentially.
Even better.
Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we do here? This time, got stuff up. Enchantress gonna get going with some card draw over there, but this man's got Sensi's out. This man's got 11.
Dude, all right. I need lands.
I mean, you look at three. Three's pretty decent. But yeah, I think I've spread the love everywhere else. I'm gonna send this. We're gonna go to combat. Keto, we'll send a whole 2 commander damage at you, sir.
Ooh.
I just noticed the 6 cards in hand. I think you need it to be 11 for something, right? Or is it the max?
Yeah.
It-
Yeah,
The
this is
11.
Max has 11, and then he can play stuff without paying his mana cost when he has 11 cards in hand.
One per-
Yeah.
took that commander damage.
I will draw 2 cards off of Glenn's ability.
Glenn's actually not a bad commander.
It's pretty great, I think. And probably should hold that.
I'd actually have to say he's what's the Boros commander that's artifacts and enchantments?
There's a couple.
No, like the,
The Oscar?
no,
yeah,
the Commander Legends one,
Um,
the Voltron one.
I usually run, like, for my Boros Voltron, I run Rograk and an Ardent. But I'll play a Commander's Flail, and we'll pass.
Glenn is just a better Wylith.
Alright, Migo. Tap. Draw. Land for turn, I'll play a Yavi Maya. Everyone has forests.
I totally need that.
There you go.
100%.
Everybody can enjoy.
Hey, Saint, what's the card you just played?
Inquisitor's Flail, sir. INQUISITOR.
Got it. A really scary card.
It can be. right now it's not really doing much.
Yeah, once you grow Glen, though, that'll be scary.
If Gled grows, yeah, that's it gets pretty intense.
I mean, it's already 4 damage unblockable right now.
I'll tap 1 and I'll cast a Wild Growth. I'll enchant this mountain with it. Why not?
Good.
So that's to draw a card because Enchantress there. And I'm going to tap the Sanctum Weaver.
Oops.
What's that? The 1/2 mana.
My
3,
phone died.
4, 5 to cast Blanca.
Is
Okay.
Blanca 5? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's 5. Oh, yeah, that's a bummer.
Oh, and I got 1 floating actually as well.
Eat with me.
All right.
Hold on before you do anything. You can't cast Blanca.
Why not?
You have 4 lands. Have a Lavinia in play.
I thought it said non-land cards or something.
Um,
Non-creature cards. or
non-creature.
something.
You're right. Non-creature spells. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah,
I'm just gonna tell you guys what I'm doing because my phone's dead right now and I need to use that for webcam. Is that all right?
Not really. No.
Shoot.
It's a pretty visual game.
Yeah, and then like nobody knows if you when you're searching your deck or when you're like we have to be able to see your field to be able to react to your field.
Good point. Well, my phone needs to charge. Shoot.
We'll get it charging, and then you just got to keep it plugged in while
Yeah.
I
it's turned on.
I thought I had it plugged in. I don't know why it didn't plug in, and now it's dead.
Okay, well, so I still have 1 floating, guys.
You got it. Yeah.
There's 1 green because I only had 1 red, and I need it for Blanca. Oh, shit, it's not even a thing. Well, I think I'm just gonna sit back, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot going on out here.
Yo,
Okay.
Pickles, I could use my follower to untap one of your lands. If that would help you, of course, I would want some consideration for doing that. I could untap your wild growth land, even.
Ooh.
I just hate to see, floated mana go to waste.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want in return for that, maybe?
Well, let me just look at Blanca real quick.
I mean, he's really just a kind of Voltron-y guy, that swings at you. Other than that, he kind of does a little stuff widespread too.
He's basically live wire lash on a stick.
Yeah. And he does damage to everyone, but
If you target
it
him, yeah.
wasn't pointed at me.
Right, I can't, I could choose where he, swings,
Yeah.
but that's it.
And he has haste too. So I'm gonna say my offer would be don't attack me this turn. Because if you did, even if I tried to block it, my creatures would die, right? So I don't want you to attack me this turn, and then next turn as well, with anything, not just Blanc.
2 turns?
That's a pretty hefty deal, man. I don't
It
think
is.
that's.
I don't know, for 2 mana, that's a lot. I
But-
definitely won't do it this turn.
The thing is, I'm just the sub here, so you don't even really want to attack me anyway, because it means nothing if I die.
It's true.
It means something. He gets a better placement because if you come in fourth, and the minimum is third.
Minimum already is third. Right?
Yeah, That's
Even
how-
even when it's up, yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
I
No
don't
way.
take. I don't take a place.
Yeah.
All I
it's a
get
good place.
is I get a half a point for subbing in, and then if I were to somehow pull off something noteworthy and get MVP, I could get that. But anything
First
else, no other points. I can't get first blood. I can't get anything. So
No savior.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm also just
check.
trying to kill a little time while Jimbo tries to figure it out too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's good, man. It came at a perfect time.
I'm thinking 2 turns is worth it, because if I untap your wild growth, I mean that's quite an advancement on your board.
The
If you
question
play-
is, use the wild growth.
Okay,
mean, yeah.
okay, I agree. I still have my one floating, and I agree. Nope, 2
Okay.
turns. I want to attack you with anything.
And you did want the wild growth untapped?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. 2 for
Okay.
2 turns, right?
I will untap wild growth, and this turn, and then you won't attack me with anything for the next 2 turns. That's the deal.
Including this. This is the first of 2 turns.
This is turn number 1. Yes,
Correct.
indeed.
Yep. Yes. Yep. For sure.
All
Okay.
right, let's see what we got.
Well, I was going to tap this, and so that'd be 3. This would be great. Another enchantment, Enchantress's Presence.
Oh, Nelly.
We're doubling
That's good,
down on
and
this
you-
stuff. So I get to draw a card.
And you draw a card, yeah.
Coming online. See? I knew I needed to get some value off you for that. Look at
Yeah,
look
no,
at
it's a good card. I wanted to play it at this time, so. So. So what do you got for blockers over there? Saint?
Me, I assume, because we can't see Jimbo's board.
I got
Yeah,
a 2-1 and a 2-2 still.
I have a 1/1 and a 2/2. They have no effects in particular that would change your attack.
Okay. Well, I'll swing at you with the 5/5 one.
You choose violence.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a good idea against me, man. But
Well, you attacked me first, and you drew cards, I think, or something. So.
Yeah.
And you're at the
Whoa.
highest life.
And the highest
That's
life total,
true.
that makes sense too. And like
True,
I
I
can't
will-
see what Jimbo's going on. He's doing ninja shit over there.
it's fine, man. I just like to say things, bro. It's fine.
I know. I'm
okay.
fucking around too, man.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Charge.
We'll take 5. We'll take 5 commander.
I thought you would have blocked with the Wayfarer guy, but he is pretty good.
I actually thought you had trample.
Blanca only gets trample if you.
You got cast
Yeah.
3 or more spells.
I think you
Yeah.
only can do that turn.
Yeah, I should have looked at him. Oh well. I took 5 commander.
Yeah,
Um,
but that's a
No, I casted 3, I guess, actually, because it did cast the Wild Growth, right? And then Blanca,
Okay.
and then the Enchantress's Presence.
boom.
So
Yep.
he would have had trample.
Trample.
So he did. So yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Like, let's match it out. I think I did cast 3.
Now I won't take the credit for that and say like I knew that you cast 3 spells. No, I just thought that he inherently had trample.
I know.
Yeah.
That's super power creep. He's already pretty strong for 5, I think, but I don't know. If you paid 5
I don't.
for
I mean,
it,
I like him. You know, like I like him. I really think that he could have been I think he could have been a 3-cost commander, and he could have been a 3-cost. He could have been a 3-cost 3/3 with the same ability, and I think he would have been better.
Yeah, I'd agree with that too. You gotta get him on the board a little quicker. I didn't have any. I didn't
Even if he was a 3-cost 2/2, I think he would have just been kind of strong. Because not like he doesn't have inherent card draw, right? And you have to cast 3 spells to be able to give him that trample.
Right. I was trying to figure out card draw, and I didn't want to do the typical like kind
Yeah.
of spell
And
slinger
no, going
shit,
Enchantress is perfect. Especially because like he lends himself really well. I'm sure you got a lot of auras in your deck because he lends himself wonderfully to auras.
Right. Exactly.
But do you pass your turn after
Yeah,
that, brother?
yeah. All right, we waste as much time as we can, Jim.
Now,
Where you at?
Jimbo, I'm gonna be real, right? Like, I've lost confidence in that side of the game over there because, like, I don't know what you've done with your deck,
I
with
have
your
plenty.
hands. With your,
I swear, I'm not that mean.
I mean,
I believe in fair magic.
if I'm the only person that feels like that, then I guess we continue. But otherwise, like, you know,
Hey Seth, my
my
phone.
my
Yeah,
objection.
I think I hear it. It's
My-
loaded. I think
Oh,
Yeah.
he wouldn't go through this much just to change his hands. A little elaborate.
As the substitute, I have no opinion. But if I weren't the substitute right now, I would.
It's
I
been a
feel
long.
like I'm falling on the side of the Saints here.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man.
Yeah,
one,
as
one of
long
the,
a turn as I could.
yeah, and we talked some shit. We're still talking some shit in between it here, you know. But the rules do state that you have to have your spell table shit like ready to go, you know.
All right, I'm back. I had the wrong charger apparently. The other one doesn't work with my phone.
I ask you to use those OEM ones, man. Can't be fucking around with those gas station boys. For real. I wouldn't trust that in any of my electronics.
Yeah, there's been some. Yeah, agreed.
You know, you gotta make sure you got the right base on the wall nowadays. I mean, the Samsungs or whatever. I mean, iPhones too. They have like 25, 35 watt chargers now.
Yeah, they do.
Hey yo.
Oh shit, dude.
Forget it. Get it clipped right. I have faith in you now.
I have to say,
As you can
I had-
see, nothing has moved.
I was just gonna say I agree with that. I didn't see a single thing move except for the camera drop around. Nothing has moved.
Yeah, you could go back and nothing has moved. I promise you, the deck's even in the same spot. Wait, I was gonna use the Sensei's Utterance, if that's alright.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah, and then I'll draw the Sensei's again, you know.
Do the thing.
Command Tower, that's land for turn. Then, I guess if we use Rafine's Tower, replay Sensei's. I will tap the Arcane Signet, use Sensei's Divining Top, look at the top three. I will put them in order like so. I will pay 2 Embalmer's Tools and pass.
Okay, what does Embalmer's Tools do? I forget.
Abilities of creature cards in your graveyard cost 1 less to cast. I can tap an untapped zombie to mill someone.
Okay. Draw for turn. Mm-hmm. Land for turn is Baldur's Gate.
Nice.
There she is.
It's a fancy one too.
Seems
I got-
good.
1, 2, 3. So there's really no upside, except I could maybe, if I needed a specific color, I could get the color off of it. But there's no mana amplification
Sure.
talent yet.
Like when you have 3 swamps and you got a Cabal Coffers.
Right.
Right, yeah. Wah,
Which
wah,
I-
wah, right.
Then not land coffers.
one land, one
If,
land,
it,
and
well, if
Like
it's its
mana
colors,
even
it does
coffers.
fix colors. Yeah, it does fix colors.
It's like playing a dockside and only getting 2 treasure tokens.
Yeah. To potentially have 6 mana. I think. I'll go ahead and tap the coast for colorless, the passage for colorless. Bring out an arcane signet.
nice.
And then I'll tap the tap these 3 for navigation orb. I'm just gonna I'm gonna untap the coast. I'll tap the signet and the coast for colorless. Sack the orb. Search my library for 2 gates. Reveal them. Put 1 onto the battlefield tapped and the other into my hand.
Just doing things.
And then shuffle.
Secret gate tech.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do that now. Pretty sure what I want. The old get a basic or a gate. Obviously, I'm getting 2 gates. What the fuck? Of course. Okay, that's down in there. Okay, so the first one I'll reveal is the heat gate. I'll bring that right now, tapped. I'm gonna click on that, it's right there. Second gate. I don't know if I have any other like really cool gates. I've got all my cool ones out. I've got the Baldur's Gate, the Heat Gate.
Now you
What
just
about
gotta.
Bill?
Now it's time for guild gates.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
Just
have a Bill Gates in there?
Oh, a water gate. You get that?
Yeah. What's scandalous?
I have a. It's not a Seagate restoration. It's just a Seagate.
Oh.
I'm looking at my what kind of colors I have.
Seagate restoration.
It does say you can get instead of another gate, you can get a basic if you don't have another.
Well, he's
cool
got
gate.
regular gates. He's looking for cool ones.
Yeah, well, you know.
He's got a
Yeah.
Selesnya guild gate or something in there.
I think I'll just go for I need red and black kind of. I think red and black is right. Whoa. Yeah, right there. So I'll reveal Rakdos Guild Gate. I'll put it in my hand. That concludes my turn. And I have 5 cards in hand.
We'll untap,
Move these off to the side so properly.
draw. Play an Inkmoth Nexus as our land for turn.
Nice. Is that the infect one? I can't remember.
That is the Infect one. That's correct.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Oh shit!
Edible.
There's some new plane just came out on Kickstarter that I kind of was interested in. I saw it on Twitter. One of them's a Traxa.
Nice.
The other one's Rith. They got a few others done by like a very famous MTG artist. I can pull up more information if anyone's interested, but I'm gonna just shut up now and shuffle.
It's all good.
Sounds sweet, dude.
Let's have 3. We'll play Seal of the Godhead attached to Glenn. Gives him
Oh boy.
+2/+2. He's unblockable, so he's unblockable now. And he also gets lifelink.
Yeah, +2/+2.
That's
And a
fun.
lifelink. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite old cards, man.
And
That Shadow
we'll
War.
tap 2, and we'll equip the Inquisitor's Flail onto Glenn.
No.
And then let's see where we swinging this baby. I'm worried about what's going on over there.
I
Yeah.
promise you, I'm trying
But
to
I-
find lanes at this point. That's all I want to do.
Just for clarity's sake, what I did last game was I actually set up another card that just was my gate count. Just so you don't have to ask me every single freaking time.
Sure. Whatever you want, man. It makes it easier
Huh.
for
I
you.
like that. That's cool.
Sounds nice.
That sounds nice.
Let's see. Really don't want to have to take another
2.
5 from Thick Pickles. You got, it looks like you got 3 cards there, Thick?
Me?
Yeah,
I have 4.
4 cards. Are you gonna blow 3 of those, giving them trample? I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Do I incur the wrath of the Enchantress?
You get to choose right now, you know, which
Well, you swung at me for 5, you know,
Well,
but
that's
I
true.
feel like,
it was
I
a
feel like-
hitback. It was a crackback.
yeah, it was a hit back. So I don't want to have like this vicious cycle going on between you and me. I don't feel like that's healthy. I don't feel like that's healthy. You know, so I will be the man to turn the other cheek this time. And man's got a sensei. He's got a couple things going over there. So we'll go to combat here, and we will send this at Jimbo.
6.
Jimbo, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get doubled to 8 commander.
All right.
Nice.
That's not nice.
I will gain 8 life.
Yes, you will. That's.
I will draw 8 cards. I don't have anything that gives me no max hand size, so I'm gonna have to discard because I already played a land. Let me see, what do we want to discard here? Discard 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Discard 7. Discard Skybridge Tower. Discard. Oh, that might be interesting. Let's discard Sword of the Animist. Relic Seeker. 2, 3, 4, 6. Nine, still got 9. Okay, play you right now, so I
You
think
first.
we discard Esper Sentinel. And one more.
It's like all fire, dude.
Yeah, it's not
What are
it's
you
not bad.
keeping?
It's not. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Man, I kind of don't want to have to discard that. I think I have to. Yeah, we'll discard a. What's in here fast? Discard a Sword of War and Peace. Ow. And with that, so that's the end of my turn.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw. Tap 1 for a soul ring.
Good old Soul Ring.
Damn right.
Tap 2 a soul ring. I'll play a live wire lash. Did you just mention that?
I did. That's what Blanca. He is live wire lash on the stick.
Alright, I'm gonna tap 1 green. I'm gonna cast Frog Tongue. It's like the coolest art ever, man. Click on that bad boy. So I'm gonna enchant Blanca with it.
Sure.
Comes into play, I get to draw a
two.
card, it says on it. But then I got 2 triggers from the 2 enchantresses. So I'm gonna
Draw
draw
three.
3 cards
Okay.
off of that. And he can only, or he can block creatures. He doesn't reach, basically.
Right. So you got the Blanca trigger first, right? Well,
Oh,
not
yeah.
necessarily.
I guess I could you know, in whatever order, right?
Yeah.
So, and then it'll deal 2 damage to everybody,
So we each take 2.
each opponent.
Yeah.
And then he gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
And he's got trample.
Can I just not be a beating stick now?
Well, that's just everybody. I'm equally.
It turned 5 and I'm at 27.
Well, that's the thing.
It's very Voltron-y commanders, man.
Boy,
Alright, I'm gonna tap.
I'm gonna crack my. I'm gonna put my senses on top.
Sure.
Okay, tap 1, 2.
And say on top. That was the card I needed. Yep.
And 3. Then I want to cast Ancestral Mask, targeting Blanca as well.
We'll all take another 2.
I'm going to take another 2. I'll draw 2 cards. And then
That's
he will-
all on the board, by the way, not just yours.
Yes.
Hey, at least it's not playing Infect in the deck.
Actually, yeah, I do not have any infect cards in here.
So,
then he
I've
gets +2/+2
I've only
for
got
each
the one
other
with
enchantment.
Infinite.
I have 0 enchantments currently.
And
I
then
have 0.
I've got 2 enchantments.
you've got 2. 2. I've got 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a big boy.
7.
+14/+14 from the enchantments, and then +4/+4 from targeting him twice too.
And you're on Storm Count 2, right?
Yeah, but it's not a stormy deck. I might have a.
In terms of trample, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
No, he's cast. He's got trample.
it's a 9.
He
Oh,
cast more than 6 spells. Yeah, he cast the Soul Ring, and then the
So I think
two
it's
things
23/23 trample right now.
Yeah, Soul
Deadly.
Ring. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that mask is freaking bonkers.
All right, I have not played a land this turn.
The Ancestral Mask is amazing with Blanca. That's a
Play
great
Crag Crown Pathway.
on the red side, huh?
I'm gonna tap that.
Red mana.
And I'm gonna cast another enchantment, Crown of Flames, targeting Blanca, dealing 2 damage to everybody.
We'll take 2.
I'll draw 2 more cards.
31.
He goes up.
Blanca will also gain another +4, basically.
Yeah. So he's 27. 27, right? Trample.
Yep. I have no input on what you're going to do.
I'm gonna go to combat.
No.
I'm scared of Saint the most, so I want to swing at you, Saint.
Yeah.
Wow, brother, right after I said that I didn't attack you and that this didn't need to be a thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you are
unfortunate.
way
but-
above us, though.
I disagree, but it doesn't matter. My disagreement can be noted, but I die.
6 is a lot.
Crush.
Yeah, you got me.
Wait, how much is that?
Enough
I
to kill me.
28 trample, commander.
Commander.
And you can't soak up more than 7, Saint?
Of course not. I have three blockers on. You know, that's what I got on board. You guys can see my board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
I had him for 5 already too, actually.
Yeah, I'm correct. So before, when he was like 23, I was like, I guess if he swings it at me, I can block with these, and then I'll survive. But no, I'll die here.
Oh, I had to draw that red. I had needed that red mana to cast 1 more spell to be able
It
to
was a
do
great
it.
play. It was a great play. Good job, man.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, GG, Saint.
Yeah.
I
He's
Here.
saying,
thought you were very scary.
Yeah, it was getting scary. The cards you were discarding were bonkers, man. So,
yeah.
um,
What was even
well,
in
that's
your
gonna
hand?
wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One of those in that hand.
I'll never know.
I don't want
I
to know.
mean,
I would have passed the
kinda
turn
nice.
after that. I'm done.
alright. I will untap. I will draw for turn. I will tap 1. Play Senseis. Then I will play another one. Look at the top 3. 3. I'll put them act like so. Then I will play Choke Estuary as my land for turn. Then I will put Sensei's on top, draw my card, and pass.
Okay, this is kind of a moment of truth for the game, as we
I'm
all
gonna
know.
say the average CMC in my hand is 8.
The average.
Well, that's troubling, Jimbo. That's troubling.
Really?
So the land for turn is the Rakdos Guildgate, which I revealed last turn. Comes into play untapped because of the other gate. There's only one thing that I can do, and my immunity has worn off as well.
Ooh,
The-
that's true.
Gate count just went up to 5, which makes Baldur's Gate actually kind of cool.
Because you can gain, what, 1 mana now?
If I tap Baldur's Gate and 2 extra mana, I can get 5 out of it. So yeah, I'll be up 2 on it. I'll go ahead and do that. 2 colorless and the Baldur's Gate. That gives me 5 black mana to float. Shriek Maw.
Ooh.
When Shriekmaw enters the battlefield, destroy Blanca. AKA target non-artifact, non-black creature.
Let's go.
All right, in response,
Best
Yeah.
thing is, he couldn't even have targeted me.
I'm gonna tap Sanctum Weaver to add, I don't know, a whole bunch of green mana, like however many enchantments I have, like 5 or 6. And I'll cast Veil of Summer,
Oh.
Beautiful.
and I'll draw a card. And so
Oh.
he can't be targeted by black or blue spells this turn.
That's bummer.
Yep, no, that's good. That's a great play. And then we'll move to
Oh, hang on. I think actually I guess, was he a spell? No, that's a creature. That's an ability. I was
Yeah.
just wondering if, like, the targeting blanket dealt 2 damage initially when you targeted him. Because when he
Oh,
becomes
yeah,
the target of a
You
spell,
you do for sure.
so
Well, let's see.
everyone takes 2 damage. That would have happened already, right?
What's Blanca say?
Whenever it becomes the target of a spell.
Yeah.
And is that an ETB or when? Yeah, so it's not a spell
Okay, that's what. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
because it already entered the battlefield. If it was
Right.
on cast, it'd be different.
okay. Yeah, I might have been able to. Oh man, Commander's so hard sometimes. Like you do something and then
If you can cast something to,
I
if
think
you have
that
something in
that's
your hand that you can cast.
someone counters your play and then you're like, oh, I should have done it this way, and then it would not have been counterable. Like,
Oh,
You didn't expect green to have that counter. That's the real
right.
reason.
No, you don't expect. No one expects the Veil of Summer.
True. Okay, so
I mean, you could swing into him, maybe draw into an answer.
now I think what I have to do right away is tap Kiora's follower to untap Baldur's Gate.
Nice.
Then tap Heat and Gone and Baldur's for 5 green mana.
Ooh.
And use 3 of it to play Ajnod's Altar. Oh yeah, I've got this Arcane Signet too hanging out. And then the other 2 green mana for a Voyaging. Just put this here so you can click on it. Voyaging Satyr, a 1/2 druid. Doesn't have haste. I can tap it to untap target land. So I currently have a way to tap Baldur's 3 times per turn if these 2 creatures survive.
Nice.
But I'm fresh out of untaps at the moment, so I'll move to attacks. I will see the thing that I attack Pickles with 11.
The other has to take 3 or lose his Enchantress, so.
Yeah, that's 3/5 wizard coming at you.
On attack, you draw a card and lose a life.
Yeah, go down to 30, draw a card. Oh, there we go, draw a card. Okay.
That 3 is your commander, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3 commander damage.
From which one? Cecily?
Oh yeah, it's called Cecily. If it's not, yeah. But we're in Universes Beyond right now, so I call her 11.
Oh, I'd call it 11 too. I didn't know which one it was, so those. I don't recognize the other names.
Yeah, definitely Cecily.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
Leaves me with potentially a shitload of mana from the altar, but I think I gotta pass.
All right.
Oh, and I'm count the gates real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, still at 5 gates, and I'm at 3 cards in hand. Not really presenting much of a threat here, but you never know. When God's altars on the fucking field.
That's right. Oh shit.
Real nice over here.
All right. So draw a card. Play a land for turn. It's gonna be the Firelit Thicket.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna tap 2 the Soul Ring to attach the Live Wire Lash to Blanca. Get him +2/+0, and then now I'll be able to do 2 additional damage to any target in addition to anything when I target him.
Yep. I go down to 28 off that damage, and
Wait.
Jimbo.
No,
lost
no,
your-
that doesn't. That's only that was an
Yeah,
that was an
I got
ability.
exiled.
I attached
That's
it. So no one goes
Wait.
down. No one goes down yet.
Oh, really? I thought whenever Blanca got.
It has to be a spell.
It's a spell. That
um,
was just an ability of the
yeah.
artifact. That's just an equip. I equipped it. So
Oh.
but I am gonna use this 1 green to use a Firelit Thicket to tap it for 2 red. And this Crown of Flames, if you want to click on it, has an ability. I can tap red and return it to my hand. And then I'm going to tap red again just to go ahead and cast it and target Blanca with it. So
Nice.
I'm going to draw 2 cards. Each of you takes 2 damage.
Everybody.
And then Keto, I'm going to give you an additional 2 damage for having more life because of the Live Wire Lash.
Okay, so I take 4 or 6.
4. You take 4.
Okay, down to 26.
I'm going to tap this red. I'm going to do the same thing again. I have a green floating because of the wild growth. I'm going to tap the other 2 reds. Do the same thing. You each take 2 damage. Well, Keto, you take 4. Jimbo, you take 2 damage. And then I'll draw.
Down to 22.
That floating green. I'm going to cast Primal Fury, targeting Blanca, giving him trample. Dealing 2 damage to each person. Keto, the additional 2.
18.
So that's the 3rd time I've targeted him, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Double trample.
Trample.
The
Draw
scariest
the
thing in the game.
Draw the 2
Trample.
for that one.
How big is Blanca?
He
Lot.
is, right now, he's an 11/11, plus the Ancestral Mask, ugh, which is, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enchantments myself,
Ooh.
so that's another 14, so he's,
25 currently, plus
yeah,
With trample.
an additional +6/+6 because of all the spells you just cast onto him, right?
no, that was
wasn't
including that.
in the 11 yet.
That was
Oh,
including
so
that.
he's only a 25/25?
Only.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Yeah, it's just a 25-25.
Well,
usable as a chump blocker, if nothing else. You know?
Right.
Oh, man. How weak is that? Well, alright, I think, 25, 25? Sorry, guys, it's a thinker. Yankee might be the scarier one here. I don't know. I think so.
Don't matter. I mean, and I've got gates, 3 cards in hand, so I potentially could have Maze's End in hand. You have to think, but if I only have 5 gates, I could potentially get this back. That would up me up to 6 immediately, and then 7 on my next turn. If I had Artifact Recursion, you'd have to think about that. I'm not talk you out of it. I'm just like, I'm not sure your best play is to eliminate me when getting rid of Jimbo pretty much ends the game in terms of the points.
Yeah, I guess you're right there, too.
Oh, come on, at least let me play my commander.
No, he gets a negative point for not playing it.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
I mean,
you got to come after me. I mean,
Ugh.
that adds a little bit of salt to the wound if he wasn't able to play his commander. Because I've been there. I know how that feels. That sucks,
Yeah.
dude.
I had to do it last. I got mana screwed on 3 mana last week.
Well, I'm not trying to win the thing all the way, anyways, too. So I think that, like, I think just the best. I think just the best play. I mean, like the overall everything. So I think just the best play is
I
to be
will
attacking
literally
Gino.
tell
I'm
you
gonna go
the
with
top
that
part of
because I
my
do feel
library
bad for him.
is
But he's probably gonna win if I
followed
do it.
by extra turns. The next 2 cards are extra turn spells,
Yeah, you just taking extra
and they
turns.
all cost 6+ mana.
Oh, you might get one of them off, but then like, what are you gonna do? It's like you're still like get like that's basically like pay 6, draw 1
Yeah,
card.
I literally spent my whole turn just to do it.
Right. So yeah, so I'll do the 25 at you, Gito. I think that's just I don't know. Proper magic, I guess. I gotta see what you got in there.
Yeah, in response to your attack, I will do what I could have possibly done last turn, but didn't see it until it was too late. So I will sacrifice Shriek Maw to Ajnod's Altar, sending it to the graveyard. Right? So that floats me 2 colorless mana.
Yep.
Then I'll tap Rakdos Guildgate for black. And I will play Necromancy as instant. I will target Shriekmaw with it to bring it back into play.
Oh.
And I will target Blanca with the Shriekmaw. Now, both the Necromancy and the Shriekmaw are going to be exiled at the end of the turn, but in the meantime,
Why wouldn't you have done this early when you were at 30 life?
I told you I didn't see it in time. That often happens to me.
Oh, I thought you meant like you didn't see it on your last turn. I got confused.
Oh, you mean why
Well,
didn't?
can I do something in response to the necromancy coming out or what, man?
Sure.
Yeah, you can respond to that.
I mean, I just know what's going on.
But here's what happens, Tick Pickle. So I've got Shriek. So I sacrifice. This is the order of operations. So you have plenty of ways to respond. So Shriek gets sacrificed, goes to the graveyard. Then I ask Necromancy, and I tell you, for the record, that I'm targeting Shriekmaw with Necromancy. That's your point to interact right then and there. If you wanted to, or you could wait for Shriekmaw to come onto the board and target Blanca, and then you could respond at that point. I must admit, I'm curious to see what you can do, Pickles, to get out of this. Because I
I
mean,
don't think I can. I don't have well,
just out of curiosity, how many cards do you have in hand right now?
I've got like
Just
10. I drew a lot on this last turn. No, I'm on my turn right now, my current turn.
Yeah.
right, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, and that's to Jimbo answer Jimbo's question. The reason why I went from 30 down to 18 is because I wanted Pickles to tap out a little bit more each time to give myself a chance to make this thing work, if it was even going to work at all. And by the way, I didn't have an ability to do this and save your ass last time. I just simply did not have it.
Oh, good. Yeah, it would have been a good pool for you there.
Yeah, I don't have a way to save it right here. I think it's
I mean,
just,
nothing happens until Blanca dies.
So, okay, so I targeted Shriekmaw. Shriekmaw comes into play. I use Shriekmaw to target Blanca. Blanca will, if you can't do anything, Blanca dies. And then both of these cards go into exile.
if he dies,
That was the wrong play, Pickles. That was the wrong play.
that's okay.
I would have tried to save.
That one man you could have exiled Shriekmaw in response.
But yeah, last
I
turn.
can't exile it after it hits the battlefield, man. Well, I don't have an exile.
Oh, but
anything.
when it hits the graveyard, you could have exiled it.
Oh yeah, I could have. I
No.
guess.
Don't you have that card
No,
that exiles?
because Necromancy can be played as an instant. So as soon as it gets targeted in the graveyard, I would.
Yeah, it
Target.
was-
I still couldn't even do it. I still couldn't exile it in that time. But oh
I
well.
Regardless, I mean, it didn't happen. So regardless
So
of
I'm
what we
gonna
could
tap.
have done, it
I'm gonna
didn't
tap Sanctum Weaver. I got all left in here just to.
Float the mana, definitely.
Is it really gonna matter after this?
Well, he's in combat, so the mana will just.
Yeah, I
fizzle.
know. That's what I'm
Like-
thinking. If I really want to fucking do that. Yeah, dude,
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a bunch of red mana just to bring this Crown of Flames back to my hand.
Okay.
And then so Blanca will die,
Okay.
and Livewire Lash stays out there. Those three go to the graveyard. Well, that sucks, but did play the land. Cards.
And I'm down to 2 cards in hand now. Shit. Second main, Pickles.
Yeah, thinking. Doesn't matter. Oops. Tap 2 for Arcane, sticking it.
Okay. Ah, we lost Jimbo again.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi just crashed there.
Oh, jeez. Discard like 5 cards. That's the, that'll be the end of my turn there. Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Alright, it's gonna. Real quick.
No, the sympathy card worked. I should have mopped the floor with Jimbo, huh?
That's what you should have done, man.
I know, but I
Right.
still think like without knowing where the score was at, that Cheeto was the bigger threat. And he was.
I don't want to lose out on points,
Mhm.
so Marnius.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'd be
And
shitty. It's not like that you didn't want to
pass.
play him. It's just that you couldn't.
Okay. Are you all tapped out, Jimbo?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I'll go to untap.
You go off and win and give us both first place, and then that'll give Saint second place.
Yeah, I mean technically that would happen. I don't think I can do it, but that would technically.
That'd be pretty fun.
I mean, I do have Alter out, so you never know.
I don't think that's how that. I think we would all get. I think you guys would get second place, and I would continue to get third, and he just wouldn't get points for being first.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is
That
it-
would be that would be the spirit of what that's supposed to happen. There's no way that another player could win, and then two other players get first place because another player won.
We would both get second.
Yeah, you guys would both get. If that happened, you guys would both get second, then get third.
Yeah. Okay. So I drew a card. What can I possibly? Okay, so Heapgate actually has kind of a cool ability. Oh no, that's not the one. I should have brought out that other guy. No problem. No problem. To get the. Ooh. Okay, so I'll move to attack step and attack Pickles with 3/5 wizard commander and a 2/2 district guide elf scout. I'll lose 1 life immediately off the commander and I'll draw a card.
Yeah, take it. That's 5 total.
5 total. Yeah.
3 from the commander.
BRB, guys.
All right.
Then I will play land for turn Dimir Guildgate.
Nice.
That bumps my gate count up to 6. That's
Damn, that nice 6.
all right. Then I'll tap Rogue's Passage and my Coast for 2 colorless mana. I'll tap Baldur's Gate for 6 of green. Play out Timeless Witness, returning the only card in my graveyard to my hand, which is Navigation Orb.
Nice.
Will then use Voyaging Satyr to untap Baldur's Gate. This is in hand. I have 2 floating still, 2 green floating. I will then tap Heapgate for colorless and Rakdos Guildgate for a black mana. Tap Gate again. This time, okay, so I have. No, I could have used the 2 floating. Hold on. Okay, so leave it untapped. The 2 floating to activate Baldur's Gate. Is this even necessary? Yes. Okay, so I'll tap Baldur's Gate with the 2 floating, giving me 6. Doesn't matter, really. Just some black mana, I guess. And play out Navigation Orb, tap 2, sacrifice it. I still have 1 mana floating. I'll represent that with 1 black mana floating. I'll represent that with that pen. Pretty sure which. I know one of the gates I want is the Basilisk Gate. That's the one that's going to come out onto the battlefield.
Bass Gate?
Basilisk. Like the lizard.
Oh, yeah.
Basilisk.
Yep.
And
Ooh.
guess I'll probably just get that one too, but I need to find the Basilisk Gate first. Make sure.
Oh, nice old Simic Guild Gate.
Yeah, probably just gonna grab that one.
That's a nice
Well,
art, though.
Then was a second from the bottom. Damn, harsh. Oh no, I'm not gonna make a gate. I'll get one of these cool gates. I'll get that one. And the Basilisk Gate. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna
Nice.
hold this for a second and remember. So Basilisk comes out onto the battlefield tapped. Black Dragon Gate goes into my hand. All these are tapped, kind of in my way a little bit. As my got a lot of space up there. So I got 1 black mana floating.
Yep.
Those are all tapped. Do the shuffling now. Count that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 in hand. Count those again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The black mana that's floating to help me cast Mike. So I'll need to tap a green and a white as well.
Just a quick question. Kilo, do you have to play both your commanders to not get the penalty, or is it just one?
Just one. Just yeah.
Wasn't sure how that worked with the partner commander.
Just
And-
one.
All I have to do in order to get the commander bonus is I just cast one of them 4 times or both of them twice.
Or one 3 times and the other one once. Yep.
Yeah. Oh shit. I should have had that. See, I always see this shit when it's too late. If I'd had Mike out battlefield since last turn, I could have got Shriekmaw back for 2. Jeez. Okay. Now this is good. This is playtesting. Playtesting at work. For turn, because Navigation Orb puts one on it but doesn't count. Land for turn is the Black Dragon Gate. Gate count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gate count is at 8.
Isn't your win con 10? It's correct.
I have Maze's End, and Maze's End enters the battlefield tapped. It's not a gate, so it doesn't get the little bonus off the Gone Gate. Okay. That officially ends my turn. You're up, Pickles.
All right. Untap the things. Draw a thing. Alright, so we got 1, 2.
Oh shoot! I forgot to choose my other color for the Black Dragon Gate. Probably should be something useful like a blue. Because you guys know the ability of these Baldur's Gate gates. It's like
Yeah.
when they hit the battlefield, you make your selection. So
Yeah.
I select
Mhm.
Yeah. That's not
Oh.
tough to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Hang on, what should we do? We should do that, right? Taps for both. And then 6, 7. The Soul Ring. We cast Blanca again.
right.
Nice.
Yay! He's back.
Not really surprised you did that.
It's kind of a one-trick pony here. I'm going to tap 1 red. And cast Crown of Flames. Targeting Blanca.
Nice.
2 damage to each of you.
Damage.
Then I draw 2 cards. Doing the
Alright.
thing.
15.
I guess somebody taps for green, doesn't it? Oh, stupid. It's alright, we're learning. Right. So we'll tap, what did I draw? I will tap that for red, and I'm going to cast Sticky Fingers. Another
Nice.
enchantment targeting Blanca, dealing 2 damage to each of you. And it gives a menace. And
Oh, we're both at equal life.
Yeah.
then I draw 2 cards.
Windling.
Yes, we are.
Alright, from the land for terms of forest. Oh, what is that? 2 spells?
Yep, 2 spells.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Good one.
Good.
Hey, Saint, you still there?
Yeah, man, I'm here, bro.
I was just wondering if it's okay with Pickles to just kind of chat a little bit while he figures out how to kill us all.
Oh, for sure.
Which Egyptian plains is your playmat representing?
Uh, I mean, it's a Nico Bolas thing, man. I don't really know.
Oh, it's Bolus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's beyond all planes. Like he could go to any plane he wanted.
Yeah.
See that symbol? I started to think Amonkhet, and then I was like, well, it could have been Hour of Devastation.
Sure.
Um,
And the color scheme fits too.
Bolus is better than those two. So much bigger and better than those pipsqueak little planes.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna
Bolus
tap
is the
for that
most.
for a red and a green or whatever, and I'm just gonna play Lizard Blades.
Oh shit. Okay.
A cool way earlier.
That's not fun.
Blanca still does not have trample. Has haste, but not trample.
Yeah, he does. That was the 3rd spell I cast this turn.
Oh, it's just any.
Yeah, those
okay.
don't have to target him. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. So,
So
do
he's
you
a
have
9/9 trample right now.
Ooh. That's not fun.
9/9 trample and double strike? You gotta
I
quit.
mean, I can kill Blanc if he swings it at me.
I can't.
Lucky you.
Oh man. It's a problem. I don't like Voltron.
It's fun for sure.
It's wild.
I have an Alelo one and it's so stupid.
This one's a little tough to kind of pull off, but it's been fun. Okay, so what you can kill it? What by block? What do you have for blockers over there, Jimbo?
I have a 3/5 double strike, a 2/1, and a 2/2. Which equals 10 total 10 total power.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five chance. Okay. I'm going to tap Sanctum Weaver for 5 green mana.
I forgot that Sanctum Weaver
I'm
is
going
a
to use
big
2
shit.
of that to equip the Lizard Blades to Blanca.
Mm.
And the other 3 I'm going to beast within your commander. Jimbo.
Me?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright.
3/3 beast on the
3/3
battle.
beast.
This is a 3/3 beast now.
Okay, then I'll swing at you with blank. I will the combat. I got a 9/9.
I'm dead.
Yeah, double strike trample.
Alright.
There it goes.
What was that from that win?
Yeah, then I'm tapped out, sucked out, fucked out, looking
Blanca
for a handout,
unblockable?
like my buddy would say.
Was Blanca unblockable?
I found all my lands.
No, he wasn't. Oh, he's menace. And
Bro, I
double
had
strike
so
trample.
many Alright.
I mean, Jimbo, you already did it, but why didn't you block?
Because it's dead no matter what. I'm dead no matter what.
How?
It has trample.
Right, you have
You probably could have blocked some.
3 toughness total.
two. Oh, you have 3.
Oh.
Sorry, 6. But still.
You got 6. You got 6 toughness on board.
You
How
would
much
have.
damage?
You would have lived, Jimbo, but all your creatures would have been dead.
Yeah, whatever. I was dead anyways.
So before the end of your turn,
But in the top 8 of my library, I had 4 extra turn cards.
Nice.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be playing with 11. I'm supposed to be playing a lot of these big ass spells and let your card draw out the ass, but I just thought I'd like to play Gates, and so in that vein, I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice Timeless Witness on your end step, Pickles.
I had a full infinite combo right in within 4 cards of each other.
You went to your end step, right, Pickles?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
tapped out.
So Timeless Witness goes to the graveyard. I get two
That's hard.
colorless mana.
Anyway, the deck definitely does better with 2 enchantresses. Like at other times I've played it, it hasn't been done this well.
Then I'm going to tap.
Amazing.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I want to do this now?
Most of the enchantments are just junk.
Oh, no, I don't want to do this now. I don't want to do this now. I got to do it on my turn. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to go to my.
Yeah, you still have a whole turn.
I'm going to. Yeah, untap everything. And draw for turn. It's okay. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah. So there's really only might be okay. Oh shit, no, that wouldn't work. It'd be so close, but it wouldn't work. But I'm gonna give it a shot. So I'll start off by Mm. Tapping heap gate and the guild gate for 2 colorless mana to activate the Basilisk gate. The Basilisk gate, tap it, and target creature gets +X end of turn, where X is the number of gates that I control. Activate only as a sorcery. I will give +8 to 11. Then I will so I should do this the other way around. I'm still gonna do that. This costs 5 each time. Potentially I think I might actually be able to kill you, Pickles, with commander damage.
Yeah, if you could pump some more, I already have like 6, I think.
Yeah, you already have 6,
Yeah,
and
6.
I have Rogue's Passage, so it's unblockable. So I think what I need to do,
Yeah, if
is
you could pump 15, then you're golden. Yeah, for sure. You already got 8, right? So
each time I activate the Basilisk Gate, which I can untap a couple times.
yeah, you got the cures on the other one.
So what I need to do is I just need to figure out like how, just the ungodly amount of mana that I have. So to start, well, I need to be able to Jesus. Okay. I need 4 for Rogue's Passage. And I need 2 for the Basilisk Gate. And then I need another 2 for the Basilisk Gate. And I need one of my untappers to get that second basket. So I really just need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have it even without the whole Baldur's Gate situation.
Yeah, you can untap it and do that thing twice, right? Yeah, you're golden. Good stuff.
Ashnod's Altar. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do that. So the first thing I'll do right off the bat is I will tap 2 black mana to activate Basilisk Gate once. So that'll give +8 to 11. Oh, no. I'm not gonna do the gate first. I'm gonna do Baldur's Gate. Jesus. Baldur's Gate goes first. with the 2 mana. So now Baldur's Gate. Now I have 8 floating mana.
Yeah, that's enough to kill me because I can't even stop any of that.
I'll use 2 of the floating mana. I want to do this. 2 of the floating mana to do Basilisk Gate. So Baldur's Gate gets tapped. Yeah, 2 to do that. That gives me 8. 2 to do that. That leaves me with 6. 4 to do Rogue's Passage, making 11 unblockable. So 11 is an 11, 13. Then I use Satyr to untap Basilisk Gate. Then I use the last 2 floating to tap it again, giving 11 another +8, +8.
Unblockable.
Unblockable.
Yeah, I'm tapped out. I don't have. I have no free cards in my hand, so.
I've never seen someone do something like that before.
Hidden win con for sure with commander damage of all things.
Right.
So you already have 6. I would be swinging on you with
Like another 19 or something, right?
19.
That's almost lethal on its own without even having the 6. You know, like another 1 more, though 2 more mana, which you probably have. You could probably do shenanigan wise.
Yeah, I could go higher for sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, good game. That definitely takes me out. I can't block anything.
Attack, step, attack, boom.
Yeah, you has untap gate, you can use Giora to untap it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's got another one. Yeah.
Even more mana off the altar and blah blah blah.
Yeah, you're sacking all this shit to the altar. Yeah, you're looking good. Well, good stuff.
And I was, yep, very. I mean, I was really scared of Glenn for a while, and then I wasn't. Then I got scared of Blanca for a while. I think people you guys in the game were a little scared of me because of the gates, but I never really got into sort of a position where I was able to. I mean, I don't even. Here's my hand.
Well, it wasn't
don't
that, but I
he's-
mean, you know, you also did try to kill Blanca, you know, like obviously you should too, and that's why I really essentially attacked you after that too. And I thought
Yeah.
you were, you know, in a scarier position, and it was true he didn't have his commander out. It was like 2 turns in a row, almost like, or you know, like.
Yeah. So
like I was beating him
so
up.
because I'm substitute, Pickles, you still take first place.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
I mean, you can feel free to check, Saint. But I basically, because I'm the substitute, I take 4th place. So that only leaves third.
Yeah, I get second.
I mean, but you know,
How can someone take first place who didn't win?
but because I didn't actually win, right? Because I'm the substitute.
He's just.
Here's why would anyone ever? I mean, if that's the rules, that's the rules. But why would anyone ever play with a sub then?
Because there's no downside.
Well, there is. You get points.
I get points for being. I get
there
a
is-
half
yeah,
a point.
he never takes any of our points.
Look,
Well, right, but
And it
If it helps
automatically
you-
puts us up in 1 additional position, like he's saying right there.
it automatically puts you up 1 additional position if you don't play with a person anyway. You just
Exactly.
have
So
to-
that's why I said there's no downside to it. So he's just here
Well,
to
there
play.
is in a competitive sense, there is a downside to it, right? If you don't play with a sub, he doesn't get the point.
Yeah,
well,
maybe
okay,
I
I was
guess.
saying,
But
I
I'd
I
still rather play
completely
with four people.
No, dude, it's bro.
I
Like,
completely get
this
what
is-
Saint's saying, and the only I've thought of this not in specifically what the circumstance you're noting, but in other cases, just because of the way we have the Commander League, and because of the way that we have points set up, and you get points for this, and you get negative points for that, and blah 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 blah, and it does warp the game. Like, we're never gonna get a perfect Commander game.
but
in the
then
league.
but then like playing with a sub, like, so, you know, you said it a couple times. You're like, hey, don't attack me because it's irrelevant, right?
Right,
And
yeah.
when you think about it, like, it is, right? But then
He got me
that's
once
just
with it.
another person that I'm against, but that's irrelevant if we attack them. So it can only hurt me in game, right? It's
And it did. You
why
saw it. It
would
hurt
anyone
me.
ever play with a sub
Yeah.
if it works like that?
I guess you don't have to play with a
Because-
sub if you don't want to, right? I mean, like if the group's
That's-
like, you know,
that's-
fuck it.
That's my
Because-
philosophical question at this point.
No,
It's
no,
just like,
yeah, I
why-
guess so. Yeah. No, I see that for
Sometimes-
sure, man.
Saint, sometimes I remember one time, like, this might help and help you square this circle. One time I played a 1v1 commander game in the league because we couldn't find subs,
Right.
and it sucked because both of our decks were built to play commander. So
I agree, but to add two people to that, so okay, so let's say, so right, so you play with two subs, right? And then what if the two players that are playing with two subs lose? So one of the subs takes out one of the players, and then the other player automatically wins because the subs don't count. So as long as one of the subs kills the other guy, then the other guy gets first and he makes the most points. It would just make more sense to just not play with subs.
the other
Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean there? Like, so the subs
Yeah.
are not playing for points, or they get their half point for
They get a half
being
point,
subs.
maybe a little bit more.
No,
And
Saint-
the thing is,
But
they
the other
won
players-
yesterday, so they're trying
wanna-
to scrape
I
points
wanna-
to make the finals. So that's why a lot of these subs come in here is to scrape the half points, honestly, because they won Tuesday's
Which is
game.
cool. They're doing
Right.
they're doing a service. They deserve the half point for sure. But in the
Yeah.
scenario in which he's describing, right, a player's going for, especially at the end of the league, right? So a player's going for first, a player going for second. Assumingly, the player who wins will win the league, or at least, you know, get the most points in that particular match. If there's two subs and either one of the subs kills either one of the players, then the other player is automatically the winner of the game. And like that doesn't make any
Well, I
any
mean,
sense.
points wise, you know,
And
you still play the game to play the game, I guess. But I know what you mean.
It's-
But
guys, let me talk. Look, number one, Saint. There's the spirit of the rules, and then there's also the rules themselves. The rules are you have to find a sub. You have to look, at least try and find a sub. Like, that's the rules. So again, you're not wrong. There is a warpage that is happening, right? And you're pointing it out expertly. You're totally correct. But the rules of the league are that you have to go look for a sub. Now, if you can't find a sub, then you're in the clear to just go ahead and play. In which case, you get a little bonus, like you're pointing.
The sub gets a bonus.
Played two players.
No, you get the sub. The sub gets a half a point, but you, because you're only in that scenario where you're following all the rules, you need a substitute because someone didn't show up, and you looked for a substitute and no one showed up for that, and now you're all of a sudden playing a 3-person commander game, which maybe makes your deck work even better. You're in the clear, like your ass is covered, and you can maybe take first place. Whereas if you had 4 players to begin with, maybe you didn't take first, or if you'd had a sub show up, maybe you wouldn't take first. But because you needed a sub, and then
Do you work on the rules for the league?
No, and that's why I was going to say the other thing is, if you should definitely bring this up to Bobby, because Bobby is the final say in this. I'm only bringing this to light for you because I've played in every single season for the last 8 months, and I have the same type of mind for finding things, because I wanted the points too. Like, I'm after the points. I'm not just here to play.
I don't care about the points. I'm just noting that it doesn't make sense to ever play with a sub.
I wanted the points for a very long time, because if you can get first or second place in any month, you automatically get put into the final tournament. So that's the only reason I wanted the points. You know,
I'm not saying it just because of the points. I'm just saying again, just like the overall arching themes. Like it doesn't make sense to play with a sub. Like there's no.
No.
It skews the game
it's
so weirdly because play like you said, right, and you said it several times in this game. Like players don't want to attack the sub because getting rid of the sub does nothing.
And
As a matter of fact,
that's why I still attacked him that one time too, when I could have killed the other guy. When you said it was a bad play, because I knew it was, but that's why I said the right move right now is to attack you, because I would naturally want to attack you if he wasn't a sub. You know what I mean?
he wanted that. He wanted that anyway because he would have gotten the save point.
Right. Yeah.
But the play, no matter what you did there, it would have happened exactly the same way.
Yeah.
I don't get any save points.
You don't get.
Oh, you wouldn't get. Well, okay.
No, he can only get the half point, and then like
Hey, you know,
if somebody
you
wants to
bring
give
up
you
a good
MVP,
point,
I guess,
and
but I don't think.
I feel like, you know, definitely
Good game, man.
definitely bring this up. Bring if you want, you know. I mean, obviously, you do what you got to do what you want to do. But I think if you brought this up to Bobby, it wouldn't be a waste of your time to do that. And you could bring some points to him and see what he says. But you know, you've definitely brought up a good point, and I've tried to explain from what I know, but. You're also
I mean,
correct.
I'm not
The final. I'm as far from the final say as you can get, pretty much. So yeah,
I mean,
bring it up to Bobby, and I get too
I
as
won't.
well that you're not, and I'm not. You know, after the points, I all I want to do in the league mainly is learn how to play better commander, and in order to do that, I need to be able to play against 3 other players at least from the beginning of the game. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And
I'm not saying anything against anything, bro. I'm happy if you know Vic gets first. That it just doesn't make sense to me. But you know, good for him.
yeah, no, I think yeah. At this
But
point,
there is one thing we do got to talk about though too, is who is an MVP, right? There's like a half point for
I
that.
think Keto.
He can't get it, right? Can he?
those are the only extra points that I could get is MVP.
Oh,
I
come
think
on.
so. He killed Pickles Commander twice.
Yeah,
Let me-
but what about that Summer of Veil that I stopped with at that one time? That was a pretty
Yeah,
baller,
but-
though.
I mean,
We give him the 2 points.
Only
We'll give him the
help
point
you.
because that's what he came here to do. So I'll give you the full points. I'm good with that.
yeah.
It's true.
I mean,
that
I want to win too, but that's all right.
Yeah.
as the sub, the only
I probably
extra
won't sub.
get above and beyond the half point I already got just for showing up is the MVP. I can't get first blood. I can't get life saving. I can't even get the extra commander points. So you know, I'm excited and grateful if you guys want to give me MVP. I just wanted to.
I'm totally fine with that.
Yep.
You should.
Can you type it into the chat though?
Yeah, I can take care of it if you want.
That'd be
As-
great.
as
Thanks.
part of-
Yeah.
As part of my substitute duties, I've often done that as well.
Right there you go. That's worth the half point alone.
Right.
I always like screw it up somehow. I like call people the wrong name because they have different names on here than on Discord.
Yeah.
Right. Mine's the same, by the way.
Yeah. So, refresh my memory. It was Saint who got first blood.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll fill it out. Thanks, guys.
All right, good stuff. I gotta go. A lot of fun playing, guys.
Yeah. See you
GG.
guys.
Good
See
luck.
you in the Discord.
See you in the
Peace.
Discord.